SB 738, 457, and 874. I submitted testimony, so I'm just going to summarize quickly points. One, transportation. I teach 2- and 3-year-olds, preschool special ed as a self-contained teacher. It's going to be longer bus rides for 2- and 3-year-olds, which is so developmentally inappropriate. It will cost time and money for gas and for bus repairs. So, for example, I teach in Waterbury. It's an urban city. Let's say the roads are bad one day. It's a snow day. It already takes so long for the kids to come to my school. So what happens when we consolidate schools? It's, again, more time, costs money for gas and bus repairs. Second thing, class sizes will increase. It's hard to service the amount of kids I have now. All my kids are behavioral and they have different disabilities. And it creates more work. Now, it's not a bad thing, but what the bad thing is that we don't get compensated for after our contracted hours. So ironically, we have to get the work done. So more kids, when it's hard for me to service the kids I have now, not effective. So I'm going to put it point blank to all of you guys here. I have 3 thoughts. One, this whole thing is bad legislation. I'm going to tell you why. Because no one has shown me evidence that justifies a positive and direct correlation as to why consolidation is effective. So I shouldn't have to say this, but I am going to because it's worth it. If you want to propose this idea of school consolidation, you actually need to have 2 things to present. Number 1, that school districts are not effective the way they are currently, and you need to show evidence that other school districts in other states function effectively with consolidation. No one asked, how do the larger school districts?
Summarize, please.
Yep. No one asked, how do the larger school districts feel about sharing their resources? So because of that, I oppose SB 738, 457, and 874. Thank you.
Any questions? Yes.
I just have a comment. Thank you for your testimony and for your advocacy on behalf of your students. They're very lucky to have you. And thank you for coming.
I try.
Question. I just want to make sure I heard you. You said by consolidating, that would expand class sizes?
Yes. By consolidate, yes. So don't be fooled by the word consolidation, because, for example, if you're asking, like, one of the things that has been in the air is that the town of Wolcott, where I live, would merge with Waterbury. So that's more kids. For example, in the preschool program, those kids would be coming into the preschool programs in our district. So even though it's consolidating, it's increasing the amount of kids that we have.
They won't be coming in your district. It'll be a larger district, but it'll be a
well, the larger district is Waterbury, so like the proposal is Wolcott would be merging with Waterbury. So naturally, when you bring actual...
No, I understand that, but maybe I'm reading it wrong, because when I see it consolidate, that's fine. That's fine.
So, no, but to your point, when you consolidate, okay, you're just naturally you're bringing in more humans.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get it. Thank you.
Okay.
Good.
You said you teach 2 to 3-year-olds, preschoolers?
Yes.
In public school?
Yes, public school.
So it's not like a school readiness. Is it a school readiness?
We get a school readiness grant.
Okay.
It's in the public school, and.
So what's the ratio in your classroom?
Okay, so our school is accredited by NIAC. And NIAC stands for the National Association for the Education of Young Children. So the NIAC ratio is for every teacher you have 10 students. So technically, you could have 9 special ed students and 1 regular ed student. You just need 10 in your classroom to a ratio of 1. Self-contained classroom that I teach in, it's hard to service 10 kids. So getting more kids, I don't know.
Okay. So right now you have 10 kids in your classroom?
Correct.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. No other questions?
Thank you for your testimony.
Thank you.